Hi, my name is Marta Severo and I'm working as a researcher at the University of Paris Panthéon-Sorbonne. My research focuses on media studies and especially on digital methods and world mapping.
Hi, my name is Eleonora Zuolo. I'm currently working for the French National Research Center, CNRS, as a contact point for a European program on territorial development and cohesion. And I have a background in international relations and a specialization in migration issues.
In the context of the e-Diaspora Atlas, our research was meant to identify the Egyptian e-Diaspora, that is to say, the website of migrant community. In particular, thanks to the coincidence with the Egyptian revolt, we could investigate the mobilization of migrants for their voting right on the microblogging platform Twitter. As a first step, we built a corpus of websites that was supposed to represent the e-Diaspora, or the diaspora online. We started from websites of Association of Egyptians Abroad, especially in Western countries. Yet the result was quite disappointing. We identified a network of 69 nodes. This network was scarcely connected and there were numerous isolated nodes.
Actually, on the basis of our analysis of the Egyptian diaspora in the physical space, this outcome concerning the lack of connections is not surprising. In fact, studying the relevant few literature and case studies on the subject, we found out that the Egyptian migration patterns are diverse according to the different host countries, and the connections among migrants are in general weak. There is, however, a remarkable exception to this, the case of the Copts, that appeared to us from the beginning as the only transnational community. But luckily, our research took place in a very particular historical moment that enabled us to find evidence of other existing transnational connections. This moment was the so-called Arab Spring. In Egypt, the upheaval of the Egyptian population resulted in the fall of Hosni Mubarak in February 2011. In particular, during demonstrations, the diaspora claims of having equal rights of vote and representation in upcoming elections were raised. For the first 3 elections in Egypt in decades, the Egyptian diaspora asked for the restoration of suspended articles of the 1971 Egyptian constitution that granted these rights. Through the analysis of Twitter, we saw that more than 200 Twitter users rallied around the same claim, the right to vote. The Egyptian diverse communities abroad, showing a common interest towards their homeland, has to be seen as a clear sign of a diasporic stance. We are proud of having discovered this, since it is the first time that we can recognize Egyptians abroad gathering for a common cause, apart from the Coptic one. Marta will explain you in more detail the findings of the empirical analysis.
Yes, from the empirical viewpoint, we decided to follow a new strategy. We look for the digital presence of migrants on a new terrain, on Twitter. On May 23rd, the hashtag #RightToVote appeared. This hashtag was cited by migrants that wanted to draw the international attention on the issue of voting rights. We followed the activity of users for 2 weeks, and analyzing the Twitter page, we found a new corpus of websites, 94 websites. By incorporating this website, we created a new corpus representing the Egyptian e-Diaspora. While the starting corpus was weakly interconnected, the new corpus has a very dense structure with 174 nodes and more than 1,000 edges. Isolated nodes are fewer because the new website ensures the link among the others. Through Twitter data, so we identified links that were not visible on the traditional web mapping, and we could observe the emergence of a transnational community debating and fighting for a common cause. In conclusion, the combination of data from Web 1 and Web 2 proved to be a very successful strategy, and we hope that our contribution may help to design new developments of the e-Diaspora project.